Tutorials Part 1. The tutorials are your teachers in this program. Think of it as an online textbook. You should be spending the same amount of time working through the tutorial as you would an entire chapter of a textbook. If you were here at school, you would spend 3 to 5 class periods reading the information, watching videos, taking notes, completing activities, and answering practice questions. So you should be spending about 3 to 5 hours working through each tutorial. When you begin a tutorial, the first thing you should do is locate the guided notes and review any other resources that are available to you. You can find these on the left side of your screen in the blue section. As you can see, the first thing located here is the table of contents. Under this is a notes tool. However, we do not suggest using this. Instead, take your own written notes so that you can use them while taking the mastery test. The next icon looks like a file folder, and here you will see the guided notes for this tutorial as well as any other resources that can help you learn the material. For example, in this tutorial, there is a scientific inquiry graphic, there is a math review sheet, and there is also a science glossary specific to this unit, as well as a general science glossary. Please review and use all of these resources. When I click on the guided notes, it opens a separate tab. If you have a printer, we suggest printing out the guided notes and simply taking handwritten notes on these. However, if you do not have a printer, you could type your notes on them and then take a picture of the completed notes with your phone and use this while you're taking the mastery test. You could also take handwritten notes on regular notebook paper using the guided notes to help you know what to write down. For example, if I did not have a printer, I would begin this tutorial by writing down terms and definitions on a piece of notebook paper and begin with defining the term science as I am working through the tutorial. Under the folder icon, there is a dictionary tool. You can use this resource to define words you come across in the tutorial that you are unfamiliar with. Next, there is a speaker icon. This tool will read the text to you. This can be very effective in helping you understand complex text. Next, there is an CWOLA icon. This is a translating tool. If English is your second language, you can use this tool to translate the text into your first language. For example, if my first language was French, I would choose French from the drop-down menu. I would then type in a word that I do not know in English to translate it for me. In some math and science tutorials, there may be a calculator tool for you to use. Next, there may be a content-specific tool. For example, in this tutorial, there's a math tool icon that includes a graphing and data plotting tool that could be helpful when working through this tutorial. And finally, there is a highlighting tool that you could use to highlight text as you are reading.